What's up, everyone? So we're going to be going over triangle congruences. Now, triangle congruences means congruent triangles. Congruent means same size, same shape. This is pretty obvious, but there's a few possible definitions that mean that they're going to be congruent. We're going to go over two of them today, called SSS and SAS. Alright? S is for side, so it's side, side, side. And side, A is for angle, side, angle, side. But before going to that, we need to go over a few things I'm going to be going over. So, my triangles are not going to be great, but whatever. My triangle. When we put a little stick like this is a side. If I put a little mark like that, that's an angle. And if I don't put a stick here, then we're not going to use this side. If I don't put an angle here, we're not going to use the angle. It needs to have a marker, a little stick or a little angle symbol, right? Another thing is, sometimes your triangles are going to be touching. So we have something like, I don't know. Like that. There's two triangles touching each other. So without having to say anything, it is implied that you have to understand that this touching is a side given to you. So you need to put the mark here. Alright, it's not going to be given to you. You put this little marker for a side. Alright? And then it can also look like this. To me, this is like a bow tie. So without saying anything, it is going to be implied that you understand they're touching right here at the points. They're touching right here. Then automatically, you can automatically put the symbol for the angle here. That angle touches this angle. They're congruent because they touch each other. They're vertical angles, they touch each other, right? So on this page here, this is the time that you can add your own symbol by yourself. When you have triangles like this, we can't add our own symbols unless the question asks us to. So the easiest one first would be side, side, side. S, S, S. This means if three sides of a triangle are congruent to the three sides of another triangle, then those triangles are congruent. And that's the congruent symbol. So if three sides of a triangle are congruent to the three sides of another triangle, then those triangles are congruent. Alright, so there's two types of ways you're going to get this type of question on your work. The first type is going to be very simple. It would just be two triangles with a lot of little marks on it, and you have to figure out if they're congruent and how. So let me see if I can draw this here. Oh, negative. Right, there's two triangles there. Remember the picture? We don't worry about the picture. We're just going to look at it. And even though they don't look the same, you just follow the markers. This one and this one mean they go together. These two little markers mean those sides are the same. So this question here. Are these two triangles congruent? Yes or no? Well, yes. By side, side, side. Why? Right here in this triangle, you have a side. This is also a side. Same thing on this triangle. I'm not going to put the S's here. But remember I told you that when two triangles touch, like that, then you can automatically put a free symbol. And the reason we have a 1, 2 little sticks, and 3 little sticks is just to differentiate that they're different sides. So if you didn't put this, you would only have S and S. This is not S and S, it's SSS. So this is side, side, and then since you have to put this by yourself, we have another side. Side, side, side. So yes, these triangles are congruent by side, side, side. Now, when you get to work, not all the triangles are going to be congruent. I mean, obviously, some are, some are not. So you had two triangles like this, and it said that. That's all it gave you. All it gave us was a side and a side. Side, side. If that's all it gave you, then you would say these angles are not congruent. Because we don't have enough information to prove they are congruent. The other type of way you're going to get this question is, for example, I'll tell you, I want you to prove the following picture, and I'll draw the picture right now, congruent by side, side, side. You tell me what is missing. Alright, so let me draw this picture here real quick. Put you on pause. So in this question, two triangles. And that's all they're going to give us. And then there'll be multiple choice or fill in the blank, whatever. And I'm going to ask you, what is the missing information to prove these triangles congruent by side, side, side? Well, I have a side right there. It matches this side. I have a side right here. It matches this side. I'm missing my third side. It's this one. This is my third side that I am missing. If I had those little symbols there, then these triangles are congruent by side, side, side. So, this type of question would be AC needs to be congruent to this side over here because they're both the bottom and they both have three little sticks. So AC is here. The congruent side over here would be the three sticks, which is DF. This. If you had this information extra, then those two triangles are congruent. Let's try another one like that. Let me draw the picture. So here. Same thing here. Now let's erase that. Let's put only that right there. What else is missing? So these triangles are congruent by side, side, side. What is missing? Well, right here I have one side, matches this side, so I have this letter down. Where's my second side? Can I just draw sticks anywhere? Yeah, you can when they touch, right here. So this is the second side. I need the third side. This side is taken care of. This side is taken care of. I need this side here. This side here would be my third stick, which would match this third side here. This is AB. Needs to be congruent to, that's the symbol for congruent. AB needs to be congruent to this side over here. It could be CD or DC, whatever. The next one is going to be called side, angle, side. So we need a side, an angle, and a side. Now keep in mind where the word angle is here. The word angle is in the middle between two sides. All right, it confuses students, and once you understand this and you do more practice, you'll understand it very easily. So this means if two sides and the included, that's very important, the word included angle of one triangle are congruent to the two sides and the included angle of another triangle then those two triangles are congruent. Let me go over this included side. We know what that means. Included angle. So we have a triangle. And we want side, angle, side. Here's a side. Here's another side. Now I know there's another one, but I only picked these two. Remember, the angle has to be in the middle between the two sides. Side and side. Which angle? Is it this one? Oh, come on. Anyways, or this angle. There's three angles. Which angle is in between the two sides? This one? No, because there's nothing here. This one? No. It's side, this angle, and then side. Side, angle, side. This angle is in between these two sides. Alright? If we did it the other way, and I chose this side and this side, then my angle in the middle would be side, this angle, side, angle, side. If I chose this side and the bottom one, it would be side, angle, side. So it just depends on the two sides. But the angle is very important because that's how we're going to trick you to figure it out. So let's go over the next thing. How are you going to see it on your work? Well, two pictures, two triangles. And let's say we have like that. And now it's pretty easy because you see the pictures and you understand. This right here is a side. This right here. Is this the included angle? Yes. And this is another side. So these are congruent by side, angle, side. And the way to try to trick you would be maybe we do a side, and then we put an angle up here. Because right away, this angle is not in the between the two sides. So right away, this is wrong. Because the angle has to be in the middle. So right there, that's wrong. And you would put here not congruent. So the other way you can see it is where I tell you, I want you to make them be side, angle, side. And I'll give you two triangles. That's a messed up triangle, but it's okay. I don't feel like redoing it because we don't have time. And I give you this. And now we got a label. That's A, B, C, D, E, and F. So we have a side right here. We have a side right here. Which angle do I need to be in the middle? I need angle B. Angle B is in between the two sides. So I need angle B to be congruent to the angle in the middle here. Here's my side, here's my other side. Which one is in the middle? Which one is included? This one, which happens to be F. So angle B needs to be congruent to angle F. Let me do another one like that real quick. If I can draw this picture, now just pause it. No, that's way wrong. Hold on. Alright, so this picture here, and let's say I only say this congruent to that, make it side angle side. And you're like, alright, I got a side, takes care of this side. Like, what the heck? Where's my A and where's my other S? I need my other S first so I can get the angle in the middle. Don't forget that when they touch, you have a free side or a free angle. In this case, it's a free side. So there's my other side. Which angle is in between? No, not this. No, this one right here. That angle here, and then this angle here. Now let's label the angle correctly. I mean, we could just say, we can't say angle B and B. That doesn't make sense. So we'll come from the top here. We'll go A, B, C, angle A, B, C. So we went from A to B to C. So for this one, it'll have to be congruent to D, B, C. And that's about it. That's your work today. Should be something like that. Those two type of questions over and over and over. Alright guys, later.